goes Muhammad Ali. Who did I scare? Did anybody jump? Now here's what happened on that day. Muhammad Ali proved to the entire world, but more important than that, he proved to himself that it's not about the knockdown, it's about the get up. You see, it's about what we do after the knockdown. That is what defines who we are. Now, I'll admit something to you. Years ago, I would have filled this shirt out in the arm section. So many people would ask me, Mr. Humphrey, are you a boxer? Truth is, I'm not a boxer. I've had like 3 fights in my life, and the truth is my sister won all 3 of those fights. But boxer or not, here's what I can say. I can say that at some point in our lives, we all get hit on the blind side. We all get knocked upside the head by life. So what I'm saying is, life at times will be your sunny banks, knocking you down, flat on your back, daring you to get back up. I believe that as each of you fight your own sunny banks, I believe you can use these same things to whoop your sunny banks. Okay? Some of the conversations that Mr. Lyles and I had, he says, Mr. Humphrey, when you get out of here, you need a strategy. Something that I had never thought about. He says, one, you have to stop making excuses. I said, I don't make excuses. He says, why are you here, Mr. Humphrey? I said, I'm here because somebody snitched on me. I'm here because I had a hard life. I'm here because my father wasn't there for me. I'm here because my mom was taken away from me, and I'm angry. Later it dawned on me, those were excuses. So I wrote down on a piece of paper, stop making excuses. I want to share with each of you the easiest thing that I've ever done in my life. The easiest thing that I've ever done in my life was to blame everybody else for my mistakes. Blaming everyone else. It's someone else's fault that I'm in prison. It's someone else's fault that I was a failure. It's my dad's fault. And let me share with you the hardest thing I've ever done. The hardest thing that I've ever done was to stand up and look myself in the face in the mirror and say, this is your fault. And you're the only person that can change this. If I put out a calendar right now, big calendar with only 2 dates on it. On the left, the box says yesterday. On the right, it says tomorrow. That box on the left, the only thing you could write in that box are the things that have already happened. But if you look at that box on the right, that says tomorrow, you can write down all of the things that you want to make happen. Then it's up to you to set out and make those things happen. And if they don't happen, it's no one's fault but your own. And all right, now we're gonna talk to ourselves out here, okay? All right, that's what we're gonna do. Thank you, Jay. Yes, volunteer. Jesse, nice to meet you, Jesse. Here's what we're gonna do. Now I've got some quotes, some Muhammad Ali quotes on these cards. As I said, I believe when Muhammad Ali spoke, he was speaking to himself. Because sooner or later he knew he would believe it. And then once he set foot into the ring, now it was time to prove it, right? So I'm going to hand you a card. And I want you to say with power and conviction, read what's on the card. Okay, same to you. With power and conviction, that's the key. Because we all know, if you know Muhammad Ali, he's very flamboyant. And he spoke with passion. If he was talking about cooking grits, he said, I'm cooking grits. Okay? Passion, conviction. Okay?
If you dream of beating me, you better wake up and apologize. I'm a bad woman.
That up. You, my man. All right, let's give it up for him. All right, here we go. My prep time is a little off.
Really?
Yeah, I got some dancers now. No? Look. Can you work? I'm talking about. Oh, 68 years old. And in her hand, she's holding her first driver's license. She took the driving test 959 times. And failed the joker. But guess what happened on the 960th time? She passed that mother, okay? That's right. Why do you think she got that smile on her face? Okay? Right? She went from, that was her dream, to get her driver's license. She went from walking, now she rolling, right? She rode, whipping and dipping. I looked her up on the internet before I got this picture blown up, and they showed her first car. Have you guys seen that car? It's a commercial with the hamsters in it. Every day. She's shuffling, but not like this. She laid back to the side, bumping her music, okay? But here's my point. If she had given up on the 959th time, what would happen? She'd still be walking. She wouldn't be whipping, she wouldn't be dipping, she'd be walking. Wearing out her sneakers, okay? But because she made that extra push, because she refused to give up, she succeeded. So my point to you is this. Sometimes things are going to be difficult, but you never know how close you are. You may just be one more little push from achieving whatever it is you're hoping to accomplish. I'm going to close with this. On February 10th, 1962, everyone that witnessed that fight knew Muhammad Ali was down. But only he knew that he wasn't out. He refused to accept defeat. So can you. So the next time you face your sunny banks or you face obstacles and life knocks you down, the most important thing that you can do is find a reason to rise. Because it's not about the knockdown. It's about the get up. That's right. It's about what you do after the knockdown. That is what will forever define who you are.
Enjoy when he said check your friends, see who they are, because friends are important to life and they will help you get around. I really like how he said that pick yourself off the canvas because no one ever wants to be stuck on the ground, and I really enjoyed that. Like, he came from a hard background, because if he can do it, I know I can do it too.
we recommended him to be a speaker here at the ACE conference or ACE Challenge, and the kids were glued. I've never seen the group be so quiet at one of these and engaged in what he was doing and the way he interacts with everyone and can make them feel comfortable to open up to him.
I really enjoyed when he was talking. About how he went to prison and he noticed that he needed to do something different in his life, and he decided to take the chance and change his life from what it was to what he wants it to be. And it kind of gives me hope knowing that, like, I am the keeper of my future and no one can tell me what I can and cannot do. It's